Welcome back to a series so explosive, even though Osama bin Laden subscribed. In today's video, yes, I will be stealing everyone's intros. I'm stealing Pegasus, and the next one I'm stealing is definitely WestJet. So watch out, YouTubers. I am here to not only steal your content, but your intros as well. So you guys have been warned. There's a lot of stuff to cover. The Anisa Jomha meltdown continues. Literally yesterday, I made a video talking about it, and just a few hours ago, she went back to Twitter and is still crashing out. We also have to talk about Klein, some stuff that went down just a few days ago that I missed. Lastly, I would like to talk about a Noah Samsen. A lot of stuff to cover. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any future bangers. I am not going to stop until I become a multi-billionaire and until I reach 1 million subscribers. So I want to start off with the newest thing. Klein responds to TikToker claiming he hates his audience and only has white men defending him.
I made a video about how Klein very much hates his fans and hates his audience, and the only demographic that is currently defending Klein is white men. Only white men. You can keep it.
Not only is she incredibly annoying and stupid, she's wrong. Okay, it's not only white people defending Klein. As a matter of fact, I responded to this and I said, wrong, I'm black and I defend Ethan. WTF? I know that here on YouTube, no one really knows how I look like, but just trust me, I am indeed a black king. Some may say that I am a black icon, and I will prove it right now by saying the N-word. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Subscribe if you think I ripped it. I didn't.
In all seriousness, this person is beyond retarded. It's always so annoying when someone brings in color or, I don't know, sexuality into a conversation like this, because it just makes all your other points invalid. White people are defending Klein, so white people are evil and white people are demonic and all white people must burn in hell. That's the way this woman thinks. There's a lot of other YouTubers who are talking about the Klein situation who are not white. The first one that comes to mind is another fellow black king, which is Diesel Patches and WestJet, right? Everything that's going on to him is completely unfair. I'm in that camp. I've never talked to Klein once in my life. Hell, he might not even like me or my content, and I don't care. That's not relevant to me at all. I don't need to like someone to agree with them, and how I think a lot of the stuff that he's going through isn't deserved. I think it's insane. I think it's unhinged. And for some dumb bitch to come on here and be like, the only people that are supporting Klein are white people, and we all know that white people are demonic and they should all burn in hell. I'm pretty sure that's her thought process, which is quite unfortunate, you know what I mean? Fellow brown girl here, nah, that audience has tons of women in it. Fun fact, she used to watch the podcast for Hasan and then stopped when Leftovers was over. I went to see her video. Okay, very interesting. It's a Hasan orbiter, and all Hasan orbiters are insane. They should all get bare minimum 50 years in jail for watching Hasan. Why is Mudahar mad? I mean, this is something that literally just happened to Ethan a few days ago. This is Twitch's largest political streamer, Hasan Piker, calling for Hila's death. And yeah, Hila is Ethan's wife.
Every type of armed resistance against both the settlers and also the Israeli occupying force in the West Bank. Doesn't matter if it's your favorite podcasters like Wife that participate in these raids. The violence that the Palestinians engage in an act of resistance against this illegal occupying force is literally legal, definitionally legal. Okay? It's just the truth.
She used to be in the mandatory Israeli military over 20 years ago. Military service in Israel is required, and if you don't, you go to jail. If you refuse it for whatever reason, you will go to jail. Hila was a secretary. She never killed anyone. And this is, once again, Twitch's, or one of Twitch's most popular streamers. And I love how he's very specific. Oh, it doesn't matter if it's the wife of your favorite podcaster. It's like, who else is he referring to, all right?
An act of resistance against this illegal occupying force is literally legal, definitionally legal, okay? It's just the truth. And
no, it's not. If somebody attacks Hila Klein, they're gonna go to jail. Why is he telling people this? Why would he be what is wrong with you? Do you think he'll get banned for this? At this point, I don't think so. I think that Twitch just doesn't care. I do. I think that Twitch is... They're so ideologically captured by Like, I don't know what to do. I mean, like, he's making a direct call for violence, a direct and immediate call for violence against people that are American citizens.
Only on Twitch can you say this and not face any consequences. And Hila actually responded. She says, Son Piker, who was exposed by my husband to be a disgusting creep. Wait, what? What happened here? Did I miss a chapter? What the fuck happened? He retaliated by calling for violence against me. When he wants to get at Ethan, he attacks me. This is just another glimpse into the psyche of a man that does not see women as his equal. He uses women to whatever ends he needs to be in revenge, sexual gratification, or to massage his ego by exposing their nude bodies without their consent for the boys. Whoa, this is massive. This is crazy. I had no idea this happened. I'm not gonna say anything because I am not informed. I don't want to spread misinformation. If this is true, I wouldn't be surprised. He seems like the type. It is so distasteful. The fact that people like Tectone got banned for calling Frogan fat, which objectively, he's not wrong. He's just calling it how it is. He got banned for 2 weeks and then he got banned a few different times, if I'm not mistaken. Yet, if Hasan says this kind of stuff, nothing happens to him. Anyone that tells you that Twitch doesn't have favorites, they're a fucking liar. I don't know, man. Attacking women, calling for their death, not very progressive, if you ask me. And Ethan responded the day after.
This is his playbook. Never apologize. Always double down. Always accuse your accusers of being hallucinating, crazy, etc. This is exactly his playbook. Since Hasan and many of his friends have employed this violent rhetoric against me and my family, me and Hila rarely leave our houses or make public appearances because of the constant and overwhelming sense of danger. The last 2 years, we've spent more time inside than ever before. And we stopped doing our biannual live shows, right, for over a year because of the fear of violence being enacted not just on us, but on our fans and our crew. This, by the way, is resulting in the crew directly losing money, as these live shows, we would donate the entire box office to the crew. And we did this twice a year. It was a significant source of revenue for them that's now been shut off out of fear. We've been forced to hire a full-time guard at the office because everyone in the office was feeling unsafe. And me and Hila are both waiting for our concealed carry license so that we can finally feel safe in public again, which is not easy to get in California, and it's going to take like over a year probably. And I usually choose not to talk about this stuff because the provocateurs who will revel in it, because this is their goal, right? They want me to be afraid. They want me to be in my house. They want me to avoid doing public events. They want me to cower. So this is very much giving them what they want. However, in this moment, I do feel the entire context of how language like this affects me and my family and my crew and everybody around me.
Not being able to go outside, not being able to enjoy your life, your money because of this, because you might get shot at, because you might be attacked, is no way to live. It's one thing for drama to stay online, right? I make a video, they respond, I respond, we go back and forth, a few tweets, a few weeks, it's over, right? That's one thing, and that's completely fine. But when they ghost out into real life, it's scary. It only takes one unhinged guy to get Hasan's approval to kill Hila, to kill Ethan. Some might be thinking, Unc, you're crazy, you're tripping, you're exaggerating. No one would do this. I mean, just a few months ago, 2 YouTubers were having beef in Vegas, and they got killed. And all they need is the approval from their favorite YouTuber to be like, okay, Hasan said Hila was a valid target, so I'm gonna go look for her and I'm going to harm her. So going back to how I started this video with the girl being like, well, it's only white men who are protecting or defending Ethan Klein. It doesn't matter. The color isn't relevant in a very, very serious situation like this. This truly does go beyond drama or slop drama, whatever you guys want to call it. Yesterday this came out. So this is some comments that the very nice people over at Instagram are leaving. How many children have you killed? Gross. Adolf Hitler, valid target spotted. I mean, you could read the rest. So now that we're done talking about that, I think it's time to start talking about Anisa Jomha and her Twitter meltdown that continues. So on the last video, I covered all of this. So after crashing out for a bit, she decided to post this. Miss Mom wants dinner early. You treat that dog better than your cuck husband. And then she tweeted this, another day, another dollar. Hell yeah. The replies to this tweet are racist and disgustingly porn-brained. My husband has brown pants on, and the comments are frothing at the mouth about a fantasy black man. I guarantee you she got like 3 comments that said that, and she decided to make a whole tweet about it. Why even respond? Are those Ian's legs? He's got a good tan going. Good to see him finally getting outside and enjoying life. It's called pants. She decided to make a tweet responding to 5 random ass people. If this was my comment section on Twitter, I would just ignore it. You do know you don't need to respond to everything. You know what I mean? You just ignore it. You don't have to reply to everyone. You don't have to reply and interact with everyone who calls you out. This person says, you make porn, lady. We are porn brained. Okay. I mean, it is pretty funny and ironic that she's like, oh, everyone here who's calling me out, their brain is so rotten with corn. It's like, motherfucker, you contribute to that problem. What do you mean? So curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to check out Anisa's OF. But I was immediately thrown back into reality when I saw how much she was charging for mid-ass pictures. So you could subscribe for $10 per month, which... hell nah. This is like a Taco Bell meal, and that Taco Bell meal would give me more joy, truth be told, more satisfaction than an Anisa Jomha OF. You know, like Kanye said, I just get my OF off of Reddit.
Whatever they do on OnlyFans, because I get my OnlyFans off of Reddit. I bootleg the OnlyFans. I don't.
So hell nah, this is not worth it, guys. If you want to throw $10 towards anyone, throw it towards me, just like this guy over here did. And this guy is a certified legend, by the way. So shout out to you, sir. You could pay $54 for 6 months of gooning, or $102 for a year of gooning. And even $10 is kind of expensive for some titties. Like, you can just Google that shit if you really wanted to, if you're that down bad. It's not worth it. It's not like they're out of this planet. At that point, it's just cheaper to go with the prostitute and get some real action if you're that down bad. And now that we're done talking about Hila and Ethan and Hasan and what's this other person's name? Oh yeah, Anisa Jomha. Now to finish this video, let's talk about Noah Samsen, my favorite YouTuber of all time. Are you guys ready to get political? I know that I am. There's so many things I want to say, so many things I want to cover, and I just want to highlight how much of a hypocrite this Noah Samsen guy is, how pretentious he is. This guy's legitimately no different than the people he criticizes. He's a grifter. Remember that the early uncensored version of this video is up on Patreon, link in the description and pinned comment. Channel members saw this video early as well. Let's just get right into it, because I'm sick and tired of these pretentious white men, these fucking white Americans telling other people what to do and how to act and what is good and what is bad. So this is how it all started. So a few days ago, this tweet went pretty viral. An Israeli 18-year-old boy preparing to go to prison for not serving the IDF. Joining the military is mandatory. It's not an option. And if you're like, I'm not going to do it, you could get in trouble. You can go to jail. So it's not like, oh, you're gonna get slapped in the wrist. I personally think it's stupid. I think we're in 2025. We're not in 1925 anymore, 1945 anymore. It shouldn't be mandatory, but that's just my opinion. I don't think military service should be mandatory. If you want to do it, go right ahead. That's awesome. Good for you. Defend your country. I personally wouldn't do it. But this Israeli kid, and because of everything that's going on right now, says, I don't want to do that. I don't want to support that. Shout out to him. Respect, right? This is what people like Noah Samsen want, right? This is what you would want.
Today I'm going to refuse to enlist to the IDF because the IDF is committing genocide in Gaza and I must oppose his horrible crimes. I'm going to be in prison for some time because of my refusal. But I'm absolutely certain that this is the right thing to do.
I'm refusing because I can't be a part of a system which rules the occupied territories, which rules the West Bank, and I can't be a part of the war taking part in Gaza.
Once again, regardless how you feel about it, this is a pretty respectable thing to do. Going to jail for something that you actually believe in takes massive balls. Like, shout out to the kids, shout out to these people. I could never, all right? I'm gonna just be straight up honest with you guys. I'm not a fake tough guy. I could not survive jail, all right? I'm horrified of jail. This is more than what any influencer, any Twitch streamer, and I'm including Hasan and others, this is more than any Twitch streamer is doing. This is more than what any other fucking grifter who's using Palestine as a way to get money is doing. I'm talking about Noah Samsen and others. This is actually doing something, not just typing words on the keyboard. Oh, free this, free that. Let's do this, guys. Let me make a quick little YouTube video about it, collect revenue, and grift off the Palestine thing because it's a trendy thing to do. They're nothing but grifters, yet they love to get on their moral high horse and criticize people that are actually doing something. And this is how Noah Samsen responded to this. We must applaud the immense bravery of these Israels that are saying no to baby killing, all 12 of them. Oh my god. Like, nothing is good enough for these people. The thing with people like Noah Samsen is that you could never please them. You could be like, I'm not gonna serve the IDF, I'm gonna go to jail and get in trouble, but I'm not gonna do it because it's something that I don't believe in. Shouldn't people like Noah be happy? Shouldn't people like him celebrate that? If not celebrate it, be like, yeah, okay. And I don't know, maybe Noah likes it up the ass. That's why, you know, he's like, okay, prison time isn't so bad. You know what I mean? You can get off Grindr and get it for free if I'm in jail. You know what? I kind of want to go to jail. These people can never be pleased. It's like, what else do you want from him? Do you want him to die? What do you want him to do at that point? Like, and if anything, what are you doing? All you're doing is live streaming yourself, raising money for charity, which is good. I'm never gonna shame anyone for raising money for charity, but it's like, what are you doing? You're just sitting in your comfy house, in your comfy AC room, fucking drinking matcha with your fucking labubu, tweeting big boy words, shaming other people for actually doing something for change. And no, Sensitive Society hasn't been bought by a Jewish company yet. I have yet to receive a good offer. If they offer me a few million, I'm definitely selling my channel to the Jews, because they clearly rule the world and they control everything. They control Oscar now. I am an Israeli puppet. That's what people like Noah would say. This is like the closest I'll get to talking about this situation, because it's not my field, and on top of that, I'm not qualified enough. I'm qualified at calling out. I'm not qualified to talk about real world issues. This kid has done more in his short life than you have ever done. You're a former slop tuber who couldn't cut it as a commentary channel, so you switched to grifting off the world in Palestine. And of course, slandering people, the YouTubers who backed a genocide, and the genocide supporting YouTubers responded. Save that attitude for those who aren't braver than you. He's willingly going to prison because he's standing against the IDF. And what do? Make YouTube videos? Exactly. You're a fucking YouTuber. You don't know shit about anything that's going on in the world. And I am so sick and tired of these fucking YouTubers with 400k, 500k, a million subscribers acting like they know shit. You don't, okay? You're a privileged fucking white guy in America with a pedophile mustache telling an 18-year-old, that's not good enough, from your comfy chair in California. You don't know anything. You might have friends that tell you shit, but you don't know anything. Once again, how brave did you feel typing this from the comfort of your own home? I'm pretty sure after this, he was like, yeah, I'm pretty brave for this. Time to watch some Netflix. Bro's literally doing exactly what you've been saying these dudes should be doing, and you're mocking him for it? Exactly. The white privileged American says, well, that's not good enough. You need to do more. You need to do better. You're such a like, straight up, you are the definition of a Noah ain't doing shit, cries when people actually do, fuck off, you're embarrassing. I usually agree with you on everything, but this post is just weird. Yes, it is absolutely an act of brave defiance to go to jail, exactly, and be an outspoken denier of the genocide when you live surrounded by people who will gladly imprison if not lynch you for it. Noah Samsen types like a 14-year-old bisexual Twitter girl who has no idea what the fuck to do with their life. And then Noah Samsen and friends, and by friends I mean literally the biggest fucking losers you could imagine. I'm talking Mike from PA, and yes, it's a guy from this very funny and iconic clip.
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
Well, I think they want to go in.
Okay.
Fun fact, this guy blocked me on Twitter because I responded with a video of him simping. I guess I hurt his feelings. Him, Noah, and other retards started going after AB. Now this is the guy that works for H3, Ethan Klein. After people start going after him, he responds with, I raised 100k for Palestinian children, and I continue to talk about the genocide constantly on stream. I don't care what any of y'all think about me. I care about the people of Palestine. I'm not concerned with the piecing an audience who is racist to the point of making up that I got plastic surgery to look less Arab. That is a crazy thing to say. And Noah says, the only action you could take even to begin to work against the harm you've caused by enabling your pro-Israel propagandists, which is extremely ironic considering Noah Samsen is always sucking off his son Piker, is to quit your job. I guarantee you, even if AB quitted his job, you wouldn't be able to please him, because as soon as you do this, he's gonna switch the script and now be mad at something completely different. Oh, you quit your job? Why didn't you do it 4 years ago. You could literally move mountains and apologize and give money to charity, or go to jail and you would still be crucified for not doing enough. The only way you could fix everything your boss has said is if you quit. And on top of that, Ethan Klein has been extremely pro-Palestine for years. Someone just said, bro, you are fat, unemployed, depressed loser who posts pictures of himself jerking off in bed. You are in no position to be lecturing others though, bro. This is the guy that's telling the Israeli kid, going to jail isn't enough. Do better, do more. And I fucking bet you that he tweeted this from the comfort of his bed with a nice view. White man tells a brown guy to go poor. Nice one, Noah. Very progressive of you. Oh yeah, dude, just quit your job. Quit your job. It's like, okay. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna quit my very successful job just to please you. The only thing Noah Samsung is good for is to suck Hasan Piker's dick.
We ran out of time for this video.
And done. Perfect.